Healthy Relationships by Jocelyn Chesla and Eric Daly.
A little bit about us. We are both juniors at Freeland High School. We are both members of SLS. Miss Galida is our mentor. Brian and Jennifer Chesla donated the funds to help us with our initial purchasing of our t-shirts. SLS members have helped us with some big outreach aspects to our project, such as selling the t-shirts at our lunches. Jocelyn is 17 and has been part of SLS for 2 years. Eric is 16 and has been a part of SLS for 1 year. We wanted to do this project to inform our peers about the differences between healthy and unhealthy relationships. By informing our peers, we could help them, their relationships, and even their future by knowing what is healthy and not healthy in relationships.
Types of relationships. There are relationships with objects, interpersonal relationships, and intrapersonal relationships. All of these can be healthy or unhealthy relationships.
Relationships with objects. Just as it sounds, this type of relationship is with you and an object. Examples could be food, substances, toys, stuffed animals, electronic devices, phones, clothes, shoes, and etc. Healthy traits and characteristics. Knowing when to stop, knowing how to stop, knowing what too far really is, knowing when these types of relationships are harmful or harmless, and etc. Unhealthy traits and characteristics. Dependence of the object, obsession over the object, over-reliance, so obsessed or reliant that you need it constantly, you begin to push other things away because of it, and etc. Interpersonal relationships. This type of relationship is a relationship you have with another person. Most people have multiple interpersonal relationships. Examples could be friends, family, teachers, peers, significant others, and etc. Healthy traits and characteristics. Mutual respect, communication, boundaries, honesty, trust, understanding, listening, forgiving, loyalty, compromise, and etc. Unhealthy traits and characteristics. Disrespect, controlling, draining, aggression, violence, dishonesty, abusiveness, lack of listening to partner, poor communication, isolation, jealousy, and manipulation. Intrapersonal relationships. This type of relationship is a relationship you have with yourself. Examples could be your self-image, your perception of yourself, your self-confidence, and etc. Healthy traits and characteristics. Being positive towards yourself, believing in yourself, being kind to yourself, love who you are, self-care, and etc. Unhealthy traits and characteristics. Self-doubt, putting yourself down, lack of self-care, procrastination, poor use of time, poor self-image, and etc. How to fix these relationships if they become unhealthy. Objects. Communicate with people more. Find help, talk to a counselor or a trusted adult, national organizations for eating disorders, alcohol, substances, and etc. Intrapersonal. Stop always comparing yourself. Don't doubt yourself and instead believe in yourself. Be patient and know you can only do so much. Interpersonal. Communication to others is key. Set boundaries. Make sure mutual respect is always present.
Dating abuse, violence, and unhealthy relationships. Being in a healthy relationship means that both you and your partner are communicating, respectful, trusting, honest, equal, enjoying personal time away from each other, making mutual choices, and are economic and financial partners. If you're in an unhealthy relationship, your partner won't be communicating, they'll be disrespectful, they won't trust you, they'll be dishonest, they'll try to take control, only spend time with you and nobody else. They will pressure you into activities, and you will be unequal economically. An abusive partner will be communicating in a hurtful or threatening way. They will mistreat you. They will accuse you of cheating when it's untrue. They will deny their actions are abusive. They will try to control you, and they will isolate you from others. Healthy relationships are based on equality and respect. You make decisions together and can openly discuss whatever you're dealing with, like relationship problems and sexual choices. You enjoy spending time together but can be happy apart. Some of these noted characteristics are respect, good communication, trust, honesty, and equality. Unhealthy relationships are based on attempts to control the other person. One person tries to make most of the decisions. He or she may pressure their partner about sex or refuse to see how their actions can hurt. In an unhealthy relationship, you feel like you should only spend time with your partner. Some of the characteristics include breaks in communication, pressure, dishonesty, struggles for control, and inconsiderate behavior. Abuses, Abusive relationships are based on an imbalance of power and control. One person is making all the decisions about sexual choices, friend groups, boundaries, even what's true and what's not. You spend all of your time together and feel like you can't talk to other people, especially about what's really happening in your relationship. Some of the key notes are accusations, blame shifting, isolation pressure, and manipulation.
Cycle of abuse, there are 4 main steps. Step 1 is tensions build. Tensions increase, breakdown of communication, the victim becomes very fearful. Step 2, incident, verbal, emotional, and physical abuse, anger, blaming, arguing, threatens, and intimidation. Step 3, reconciliation, abuser apologizes, gives excuses, blames the victim, denies abuse occurred, or says it wasn't as bad as the victim claims. Step 4, calm. Incident is quote-unquote forgotten. No abuse is taking place in quote-unquote the honeymoon phase. Abuse can be mental, physical, emotional, or even all 3 in some cases. This can be true for intimate relationships and non-intimate relationships. Always remember the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Help resources for relationships of all kinds. Love is Respect, National Domestic Violence Hotline, Suicide Prevention, Youth.gov, Student Leadership Services, Healthy Relationship Topic, and then there are phone numbers for Love is Respect, National Domestic Violence Hotline, Suicide Prevention, National Sexual Assault Hotline, and OK to Say. The main sources we use is Love is Respect and SLS resources.
Thank you for watching. Please fill out the survey and buy an SLS Healthy Relationships t-shirt.